Guys, I'm still getting emails and criticisms from people claiming that what I'm saying Volkswagen Group are doing, are moving from Germany to China, not entirely, but a lot of their business and operations. People saying it's not true, I'm exaggerating. Well, am I? Really? How about this? Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to see you. On the same day, two different articles were revealed by the news media on what the Volkswagen Group is really up to. Volkswagen will cut staffing costs by 1/5 in Europe as part of its $11 billion savings plan. Volkswagen CEO Thomas Schaefer said last week that the car maker is no longer competitive and therefore Volkswagen's woes are causing it to have to fire staff. Right? It's firing a lot of staff. It's kind of disclosed that it's essentially shutting down the CARIAD software division in Germany. So obviously that's the place where Volkswagen Group makes the software for their electric cars, which has been a bit of a failure. Now Volkswagen, what they did is they actually purchased a company for $2 billion to help them fix their software issues in China. And since then, they've actually begun to move more of their operations to China, in particular EV manufacturing. Volkswagen announced that roughly 30,000 people would lose their jobs. Now, that does leave a lot of staff. However, there's around 560,000 people working at the Volkswagen Group now. 1/5 means 112,000 people will be fired. Do you think that some of those could be going to work at Volkswagen Group's factories in China, making EVs, using the SAIC platform for Audi, using the Elite Motor platform, using the XPeng platform that they've all purchased and are developing right now? The Volkswagen Group have admitted within the past month that EVs, their manufacturing in China, will go to other places around the world. It all aligns pretty well perfectly, especially when you consider this news report as well. The joint venture between Volkswagen's software arm, CARIAD, and Horizon Robotics is now official. Now, I reported on this. People said, I'm not believing what you're saying, man. You're making this up. Well, you can look. I'll put a link in the description to the CNN Post article. Volkswagen Group's software subsidiary, CARIAD, has formally launched a joint venture with Chinese AI chip company Horizon Robotics after the two announced the plan a year ago. The joint venture is called Horizon, a combination of the CARIAD and Horizon names. In other words, they got rid of the CARIAD division in Germany, recreated it in China, and called it Horizon instead of CARIAD. Anyway, I thought that was a bit weird. As part of a partnership agreement announced in 2022, Horizon will integrate Horizon Robotics hardware and software integration capabilities with CARIAD's experience, if you call it that, in vehicle and systems integration to develop ADAS, advanced driver assistance systems solutions, according to a press release. Essentially, this is all just about the finalization of the deal. On the 13th of October 2022, Horizon Robotics said CARIAD would form a joint venture with the group in which Volkswagen owns 60%. In other words, Volkswagen owns the company. They spent 2.4 billion euros, so around about 2.7 billion US dollars, to essentially own this company in China. Now, the joint venture, so-called joint venture, if that's what you want to call it, will focus on developing self-driving solutions, software, etc. for electric cars. So ever since the Volkswagen Group have said their house is on fire, our business is sick. That's what the chief financial officer said. Our business is sick. Ever since then, the Volkswagen Group have announced massive job cuts in Europe. Now they're saying they're going to fire potentially 110,000 staff. I don't know if that's true, but that's what they said. Seems insane. But at the same exact time, they've invested billions and billions of dollars in China into so-called joint ventures, into purchasing EV platforms, into purchasing software companies in China, and then admitted that they will in fact ship those cars around the world. Now, if you still don't believe me that China is taking over the global automotive industry via this Trojan horse method, if you call it that, or something, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's something like that, then maybe you should look at what everyone else is doing, because Stellantis is copying them. They're doing the exact same thing. So are numerous other automakers. They're essentially admitting the fact that, China makes EVs, they're affordable, they do it the best, and that's what we have to do if we want to stay alive. Therefore, this idea that protectionism in America is bad well, maybe you might want to rethink that. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Thank you for watching.